One of my favorite things to do is visit friends on other sets, mainly because I love Hollywood. I love watching movies being made, and there is nothing better for your career than to bump into somebody on a set or on a lot. So I had worked with this makeup person in a movie called Terminal Entry, and yes, it is as good as it sounds. And so this makeup person said, hey, listen, I've got a job over at Universal. Why don't you come to visit me at Universal? We're going to be shooting on the back lot. So I said, great, what's the movie? So she tells me that she's shooting Back to the Future 2 in the City Plaza. And I'm like, oh man, this is going to be so cool. And so I meet up with my friend, the makeup artist, and we're hanging around. So they're shooting the scene in the future where the future Biff is terrorizing Marty McFly Jr. And they were shooting with this camera called a Tondra, which means that they were able to put Michael J. Fox together with Michael J. Fox and the old man and the young man together by shooting it exactly the same way. So they'd shoot one scene and then they'd shoot it exactly the same way and put the other actor on the other side of, the line so they could, talk to each other. Technical stuff, blah, blah, blah. So it's taking forever to shoot. So me and this makeup artist take a walk around the future Hill Valley and we're checking out all the props, right? And one of the funniest things was in the alleyway where they parked the DeLorean, they had this crate that was open, and in the crate, I don't know why, but in the crate were like a bunch of breast implants, like just silicone bag breast implants. I guess they got them from like a medical supply store and they were kind of like defective, but they had them in this back alleyway so it would look kind of like something from the future. Like, I don't know, maybe a water bag or something. I don't know, but it was really, really weird. And yes, I did steal 2 of these breast implants and I had them for the longest time. And no, I didn't get weird on them, but they did feel kind of good in the hand, if you know what I mean. So that was a really cool experience. I visited the set and that was really, really fun. I got to introduce myself to Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale. I didn't talk to Michael J. Fox. I've never met Michael J. Fox. I'd love to. I think he's really talented. And I'm looking and Biff has a new crew. And in his crew is a ponytail girl and this Asian guy, right? And I thought they looked pretty cool. What I didn't know and what I wouldn't know for a couple of years is the cool ponytail girl and the cool Asian looking guy I was gonna work with. The cool ponytail girl ended up being in a movie called Ski School with Me. Her name is Darlene Vogel, and she starred in Ski School with me and Dean Cameron and Stuart Fratkin, and we ended up starring in this movie together. And the cool Asian guy turned out to be Jason Scott Lee. Now, he's the guy I worked with on Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College. Now, it's just a really weird coincidence that 2 of the people in this movie I ended up working with later, and I would tell them the story. So yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do. I love being on the lot, I love being on a set, and hey, you never know who you're gonna meet, and you may end up working with them.